All right, so I wanted to talk about something I used to carry, which is just a lanyard. And I carried my Swiss Army knife on it. It's a very ingenious way to carry it. Actually, you can take your belt loop from pants and you can actually just feed this through your belt before you even start. So that way you have something that dangles. You should do this in high school. It's handy. But what I really wanted to get at was the only thing you really need is a 3-inch blade, a small little Swiss Army knife. I was going to say multi tool, but Swiss Army knife, and a small flashlight. This one's double A, but preferably a triple A. Then your wallet and keys. That's all you really need. Now, the philosophy behind that's pretty simple and straightforward. You need a dedicated work knife. I'm talking about for my American audience. You need a dedicated work knife that you can use one handed. You're holding up a sofa. You need to cut some straps. You're holding up a piece of lumber. You need to cut some straps. You're doing some upholstery. You're holding back some fabric. One hand opening. It's really handy. In day to day life, you're going to need a few things. So you're only going to need a few things. Like I said, the 3-inch blade is both a work knife that's dedicated work knife, and it doubles as a self defense knife because this is America. This and the Swiss Army knife afford you a few different tools, like your remote controller. This fits those screws perfectly. Those little Phillips, that's a flathead, but it fits. It works. And a can opener is very handy. I don't have to use this all the time, but in my lifetime, since I've been carrying this Swiss Army knife, I've used it about 3 or 4, and I'm happy I had it. I was like, yes, but that's a lot, and that's what it's there for. Otherwise, it's a screwdriver. This the same thing. I purposefully used this, but yeah, I could use my lighter. Definitely, I don't smoke anymore. I could use a lot of things like a tabletop, but I restore furniture now, so I hate fucking people who do that. Like, yeah, I guess I'm not a fucking savage anymore, but this is very handy. And as a pry bar tool. It's a little excessive with the saw, but in my line of work and in my day to day, this is actually essential. My wife always asks me, hey, can you cut the tag on my shirt? I got you, boo. And this is just poking and prodding anything, drilling holes. It's just good at that. Here, wait up. This is a nice piece of pine. It really is. Here, actually, wait up. All I did was prematurely put that away, but see how deep we really got. Pull some of that junk out. And that's a clean hole. Yeah. So this thing is fucking awesome. The saw works just as well. Mostly for drywall. Just hanging up a picture, it cuts that perfect hole inside of that sheetrock, and you can just put that drywall screw in there and that anchor. Like literally, I just use a Swiss Army knife, and that's it to hang stuff nowadays. You need a drill. So yeah, that's cool. And ever since, like, I've been working on my vision and improving it, just overall. So, but previously, I really did need and relied on my corrective lenses, and as such, I was really had night blindness. Sorry, I had to hit my vape. But like I said, I had night blindness, and that meant I couldn't really find things, just like my keys and shit around the house. So I'd just be using this. Just literally, it improves your vision, even in like normal light settings. Like it was bad, but I use it less for that reason now. But just having a flashlight around is essential. And this is just an honorable mention because my wife got me this. It's cute. So I've been carrying this around in the fifth pocket. It's just an Alox Classic SD Victorinox. It's got a little pen blade, which is the sharpest little fucking knife you'll ever have. A great nail file. I think it really does the trick. Screwdriver. And this one has the scissors. But that's it. It's super slim. Like, super slim. No toothpick, no tweezers. I took off the keyring because it makes it wide that way. Now I can slip it in my wallet or wherever. But yeah, just an honorable mention. These Alox Classic SDs are pretty cool. Oh man, I put the. See, I put it back in my pocket. But that's all you really need. To day to day life as an American, a 3-inch blade. Honestly, that's all you need. Larger is better for work, but you can get by 3 inches over. I'm 35. I've gotten through some tough shit with 3-inch blade because I had to growing up in Illinois, North Carolina now, and I carry around a buck knife, but a Swiss Army knife. This one used to be a Tinker, just a standard Victorinox Tinker with a little screwdriver at the end. Kept it in a belt sheath. A standard 3-inch blade in my pocket, or 2.5-inch blade, just clipped, and then a flashlight. That's really EDC. I'm gonna fucking finish everything now. You just have to find a 3-inch blade that you like, so that you can go anywhere in America and nobody is gonna bitch at you. They're just like a little fucking multi-tool. Swiss Army knife is where to go. They got plenty to choose from, so just choose whatever flavor you like. And always carry a flashlight, even if you're not like. Some people aren't gonna like that, but that's cute to you. If that's cute to you, get that. But get a little flashlight to carry with you too. Trust me, you'll be grateful. Thanks for watching.